Arjun Atwell's Asian team took a 1-point lead into the final day singles here in the EurAsia Cup in Kuala Lumpur, but in the end the strength and depth of Thomas Bjorn's Europeans was to prove decisive. In the opening match, Alex Noren was up against Nicholas Fung. Fung missing this putt for par at the first to go one down, and he was never really in it after that. A tee shot from Noren at the second, which made it 2 up after 2. And the Malaysian was struggling. To be fair, he did battle back very well, but Noren always seemed to be in control. At 14, a vital putt for par by Fung, and when it slipped past, he was 3 down. 2 holes later, it was all over. This time it was a birdie putt which Fung had to make, and when it slipped past, it was a 4-2 win for Alex Noren, the first point on the board for Europe. Rafa Cabrera-Bello was up against Gavin Green, the Asian #1. Green really had an awful day. This birdie putt miss at 6 left him 3 down, and when Rafa Cabrera-Bello holed this one at the 9th from distance for birdie, he was 5 up at the turn. The ending was inevitable, and it came at the 15th with this birdie putt from the Spaniard. A comfortable 4-3 win for Rafa Cabrera-Bello. Race to Dubai winner Tommy Fleetwood made it 3 wins out of 3 on his EurAsia Cup debut, getting off to a fine start with a birdie at the first. SSP EurAsia had lost in both foursomes and 4-balls, but to his great credit battled back well today and made it very hard for Fleetwood. At the 12th, an opportunity for Fleetwood to go in front once again with birdie. The par 3 17th. And a delicious little pitch from Fleetwood. That was enough. Victory by 2-1. Saksansin from Bangkok was one of the real stars of this Asian team, and he got a win over Paul Casey. A birdie at the first to take the lead. Casey certainly gave himself chances. He wasn't putting particularly well, but didn't really need to on this occasion. Casey 1 up. Would he take control on the back 9? Not while Saksansin was playing golf like this. The Asian 1 up again, and at the 18th, this for a birdie. Lovely way to win, and Saksansin a 1-up winner over a disappointed Paul Casey. Europe, though, took 3 of the first 4 matches out. Henrik Stenson always going to be an important player for the team. He went behind early on, but holed this birdie putt at the 3rd to get back to all square. And then at 13, a poor tee shot, recovered only to the cart path. How about this from Henrik Stenson? He would hold the putt to win the hole, and he was 2 up with 5 to play. Playing Hideto Tanahara, the Japanese needed to make birdie at 17 to keep the match alive. Couldn't do it, and Stenson wins by 2-1. The European middle order was particularly strong, with some of the Asian Tour's big hitters not quite delivering what Arjun Atwell had been looking for. This was Wiesberger's 2nd into the 3rd in his match against the 18-year-old Pachara Kongwatmai. That's where Wiesberger went in front. It was a lead he would never lose. How about this at the 5th from the Austrian? 3 up after 5. Great start for Bernd Wiesberger, and this too came to an end at the 17th. Great attempt by Kongwatmai, wasn't enough though. 2-1. Wiesberger adds another European point. It's been a really disappointing week for Kiradech Aphibarnrat. He's been in such very good form over the last few months. He was expected to be one of the strong men for Asia, but it just didn't happen for him. This at the 6th match, he went 2 down in his match against Alex Levy. Levy then birdied 7 to go 3 up. Happy Barnrat at 14. At least it kept the match going, but the tie was 4 down and in real trouble. Again, at 17, the birdie was required. It was a great attempt. Alex Levido going on to win by 3-1, and the scoreboard at this stage awash with blue. It all came to an end in match 8 after Happy Barnrat conceded to Alex Levy. Match 8, Thomas Pieters against Ben An. Pieters only needed this par putt at the 4th to go 3 up. And this was a recurring theme throughout the day, with the Europeans getting in front early on. Bad miss by Ben An at the 16th, and that meant he was 2 down with 2 to play. To his credit, he battled on. Good tee shot at the 17th to get it back to just 1 down with 1 to play, still with a chance of taking half a point. The seal was set though on the European victory when An was unable to make birdie to half the match at 18. Europe totally dominant in the singles today, taking the series by 8.5 points to 3.5. 2 of the Asian points coming after the match was won and lost. The overall score 14-10. Thomas Bjorn's Europeans once again lift the EurAsia Cup.